there's something to be said here for this axis of resistance expanding itself. And what we're seeing is you've got countries like Russia and Iran, as we see here, getting together. Of course, Russia has this relationship with North Korea, also has a relationship with China. And all of these countries are working together in one way or another to achieve goals that are at least somewhat congruent with each other. And they are, in essence, trying to forge an alliance where there has really been no direct alliance of like a NATO or something like that equivalent between these countries. They've had good relations with each other in recent years, but now they're upping the ante, and it's not going to be long before we see an agreement between the Russians and the Iranians that is going to be a much more formalized setup in this case. So they will have an alliance of sorts.
It is interesting, too, just knowing that as we await to see what Israel does with U.S. backing to strike back against Iran after they struck them with those ballistic missiles, that Iran's trying to kind of work the phones, as it were, there in the Middle East. And it's just interesting to kind of see this all happening together.
Yeah, it certainly is. And, you're right about working the phones because the Iranian foreign minister, the new Iranian president, the one we just saw with Vladimir Putin, they've been very busy courting people within the Middle East, countries like Qatar, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia. All of these countries, they're basically trying to align on their side or at least get them to put pressure on Israel not to mount a severe attack against Iran.